And welcome back, it's me and Potty, and we're on it like a car bonnet as the match just go live between Nevo and Dignitas in the loser bracket final. We're going to go in eyes on Undead first thing. He's going to move up towards this main gate as an engineer, chuck one nade out, takes on Anderson. He's going to go down, and Anderson's going to pick up some health packs as Undead continues to get headshots onto Jackass at that side exit. Anderson looking pretty weak at the main gate. He's somehow managed to out-aim Undead though, and Undead is going wild here at the main gate. Anderson takes a Luger out. Undead dives in with the pliers. He's gonna get the tank, and they're gonna get the tank on the first rush, and this is exactly what Nevo wanted to do. Oh, really well played from the Dignitas side though. Even though they managed to build the tank on the first rush, they've actually destroyed it literally the moment it was built. I can only imagine that it was Knight's call to do that. And we're going to see if the Nevo side can do the same thing again as Undead pushes in through the main gate. Anderson with his MP40. Pushing in now, getting his pre-shoot on, and he can't find Anderson, and Super's just jumped over him with the needle. Bit of a fail there. And the Dignitas side have actually sorted that one out good and proper, and now Knight's going to push out this side exit. He's going to wait for some noise, see if he can hear any of the allied players. And he knows that they're coming up the main now. Rifle grenade pinged in from Knight. Terrible shot there actually with the rifle grenade as he takes on Cherry, and that's a bit more of what we wanted to see from Knight as he picks off Cherry at that main gate, throws a grenade out towards the side exit, and also throws a grenade at a wall and then shoots nothing.
It's
gets his rifle grenade back on.
Tactic.
And now we're going to see the Nevo side pushing in through that side gate as Knight throws a couple of grenades out here and there. Rifle grenade back off to the side, and I think they know that the last two are at the main because Undead and I think it's Ali have been, or Super, have been pushing the main gate together the entire round. Double grenade there from Knight though, pings off a rifle grenade, gets the gib. And they're going to push out back towards this side tunnel exit as he pings a rifle grenade out to the main. Jackass and Squall, MP40 frags each. Knight now has the exact spawn time of the allied side, and he's Gonna use that to full effect, I'm sure, as the Axis side decide to block people around the spawn. God, they really do think it must be early if they're blocking so much. Jerry gets taken out by Knight's rifle grenade though. Really good stuff here from Mr. ET as he pushes back to the side, takes out Ali, who's gonna get gibbed as well, and it's looking pretty good for Dignitas so far. Even though they lost it on the first rush, I think they just thought, you know what, lads, we've got to wake up, and it seems to me that as if they've actually done that. They've woken well up, and now they're setting up a pretty strong defence. And this track on in the bar is brilliant.
This is now already a better hold than what they did yesterday against Nevo.
How much did they set against Nevo yesterday?
I think it's 5 minutes odd. Nevo
I thought
set.
that was on radar.
No, it was Gold Rush.
Oh, well, there you go. They're already doing a better job. They already know what to expect. Obviously, the Dignitas side self-kill, that could be dangerous. And they're going to jump in through the main gate now. But Anderson with the grenade, stopping the engineer from building that tank anymore. Knight's probably going to give the engineer if they feel it's necessary. He's had a good look at him, but he's more concentrating on the people at that side corner. Rifle grenade pinged in, Anderson with the MP40 frags, and Cherry's going to take out Jackass at that main gate. Jerry moving in the back though, he's going to go and put his players on the tank, he's going to start building it, he's got the tank, running up the back there. None of the Dignitas players even slightly looked at the back. Knight goes down to tank mounted MG42 there from Jerry, who somehow manages to jump off the tank and land on the grenade, but it's not going to bother him too much. He's going to respawn instantly, and they're going to rebuild that tank nice and fast as the Nevo side now get the gears moving as they get down towards that CP. Dynamite, oh dear. Dynamite from Jerry and Cherry. And now the rifle nader no longer has charge to shoot rifle grenades, which is a slight mistake, but it's not going to bother them too much. He's going to have it back in no time at all. And an alley crossfire here at the back of the Gold Rush map. And we're going to see the Dignitas side just take it a bit slower to get up the top of these stairs now as Jerry primes another grenade. He knows the Dignitas side are going underneath the bridge. Double MP40 there, sorry, from Jackass. And Cherry, with a pretty foolish team grenade there onto his teammate Jerry, is going to, well, just team kill him basically as the tank moves around past the bridge. Grenades thrown up at it.
Well, what Nevo have done really well there is they've not given them a slight chance to get the CP or barrier up at all. Indeed, they didn't even touch it at all.
The tank has moved the entire length of the map well, except for, well, it's underneath the CP now, but it moved to this point without it being even slightly contested. And now the Dignitas side are going to take full advantage of this, because this is probably the worst position for the tank to be stopped.
Enhanced steaming into LAN.
And Cupcake has now arrived, and he's definitely not in a great state, I'd imagine. And Dignitas really are setting up a nice crossfire at this second stage of the map. They're pushing out quite heavily to the top of this spawn. Jerry spawns back. And now they're going to see if they can actually get players on top of this tank. Self-kill's coming in from the Dignitas side. Maybe he's got a chance to do it this spawn. He can move across the bridge with his grenade in hand. Chucks it down on top of the stairs. Nobody in sight. Chucks another one. And he knows they're coming underneath the CP now. Squall's going to catch a rifle grenade. There's the grenade from Jerry, picks up Anderson. Squall's going to get the frag onto Jerry in the end there, though. And the command post has been damaged. And the German... Oh, it's not even German. I thought I read Drago, but it's actually Jakaz is going to put the players onto the CP. And even though the tank's in position now, they still have to respawn at this back spawn point. They haven't got the CP spawn area just yet. And so... now we're going to see if the Nevo side can capitalise on this bank doors being opened with 8 minutes and 50 left to go. Undead holding his position underneath by the catwalk. Takes a rifle grenade to the feet. Doesn't die just yet though. And the satchel charge goes down on that CP now. Squall trying to shoot up to it. Undead gets the frag there. And the CP has now been constricted for the Allied side. And they now have that front respawn area. So they can now simply respawn right outside the bridge and push straight into the bank to grab the gold, as we see Undead chuck a couple of grenades into the second arch. Self-kill's coming in from the Nevo side, and now they've got a chance to regroup and push in as a whole team again. Super, along with his teammate Undead, down the truck hill, bouncing down. Panzer coming in from nowhere, rifle grenade from Knight from that first arch, and he's going to probably sneak out the first arch now and try and push up towards the incoming Allied side. And he's actually going to defuse that dynamite. No, he's not. Ali's going to spot him just before he does. And now we're going to see them set up a pretty standard defense now at this last stage. Drago, Squall, Jackass, all taking frags out there. We're going to see the rest of the Nevo side push through the spawn, I'd imagine. Rifle grenade there from Jerry before Jackass finishes off Undead. Squall is now backing up at this second arch. Takes down one, takes down two. The revive's coming in left, right and centre for the Allied side now. Drago with a grenade, and now it's going to be a massive sandwich here for the Allied side. The Axis need to get the Gibbs. Knight with the double MP40, but they needed to give more. I think the Allied side have just about managed to get away there.
Get that as well.
But the rest of the Dignitas side are getting all the frags at the moment. Knight doing the usual tricks, running up to the top of the spawn as a covert ops. Are the Allies are going to check? Yes, they are. Ended run past him, but he had too low off to see him. One player in the CP, which was Ali. And I don't know why Knight didn't just blow the CP up straight away. It would have been better off if he just blew it and just went for it. But instead he saved a bit of time. He self-killed and he's gone medic again. He's now playing in this first arch as Ali pushes in forwards. Knight chucks a grenade down in the arch doorway as he whips out the pistol. A couple of Nevo players pushing in this first arch now. Knight gets one MP40, make that two. Not going to get the revive either is Ali. And this nice Eastern European crossfire at the second arch is going to deal with that push. And the rest of the Nevo side self-kill with 6 minutes 37 left on the board. Jerry pushing around to the side of that tank with his rifle grenade. See if he can get a couple of picks off onto the Dignitas full spawn. He shoots one over to the third arch. Nobody over there. Is he going to get a rifle grenade off to anybody inside the bank now? As he primes a grenade, is he going to take a full spawn? No, he's going to ping a rifle grenade off back into that second arch as he comes into contact with Squall. He's going to pick him off. And that could be quite good for the Nevo side. I think they've almost got 3 or 4 of the players out from the Dignitas side now, as Jackass is probably the last man standing in this bank. Nice revive there from Ali though onto Super, and they've now got a lot of Thompsons on him. And he's going to come out on top there as they take the gold bars. Knight self-kills, and now the Dignitas side to push out that first arch to try and stop the gold from moving outside from the third arch of this bank. Squall with an MP40 frag there. Revive coming in from Cherry, who has the gold, moving along by the boxes, blocking there from Jerry with the rifle grenade, and the gold is just about to go down at the top of the hill. Double FFE from Drago. Knight with an MP40 as well. And I'm not sure if the gold crates are going to be moving any further towards that shot, because they've been picked up there by Knight just before Cherry got the double kill, and he's going to now move back towards the bank to see if he can retake the gold as the Axis side respawned. Grenade primed for the back of the bank. Chucks it down to the corridor as the gold gets taken. And I think the Dignitas side might have pushed out this first arch instead. Anderson with the MB40 along with Squall. He's priming a nade now. as the gold moves out that third arch. Grenade chucked in from Anderson, not going to get any frags here as Cherry gets a double frag there as he gets the Luger out. Knight with the K43 as well. I'm not sure if he's gone Kobe because the documents are moving underneath the bridge now. And Knight comes out of nowhere at the first arch. He's going to get the frag, but he's not going to get the gold crates back. He's going to frag him. And the rest of the Nevo side were just too close around him to get anything else done. And with a nice little crossfire from the Nevo side on top of that bridge, I don't think the Dignitas side are going to be moving forward any sooner. With Undead getting 3 headshot frags like that onto Squall, I think that's going to be at least a time set for the Nevo side, which is exactly what they needed, Potty.
Yeah, well, I feel that Nevo are playing as well as what they did yesterday, but Dignitas are a whole new side now. They've taken.
I think now that Dignitas know that they've still got a chance of winning, they're finally you know, really trying to actually win this.
Dignitas, it took them over 11 minutes, was it yesterday? Set a time on this against Nevo, and then they were absolutely stormed. 5 minutes 50 something.
And it took them, I think it took them 13 minutes to set a time against Almighty on this map. So
yeah, it's true. But defence-wise, they're a completely different team from what they was yesterday. They've held on for twice the amount of time. Yep,
indeed. I was talking to Reload the other day, actually, and he wasn't too happy. He was moaning about his mouse, but he refused to switch it. He said, yeah, I want to use the same mouse, but it's a rubbish mouse anyway.
He's absolutely tearing it.
I know.
3,500 damage.
But they still managed to set a time, though, which is, like we said, the main thing for the Nevo side. And we're going to see if the Dignitas side can beat that time, and then we're going to move on to supply, which is the second map.
This is what they've been struggling on. They've been struggling to attack. They've been absolutely rubbish.
Yep. Let's see if Nevo can cope with the pressure.
I mean, they even struggled against me, and I came last. What can you do?
And I came last. Yeah, for all the people watching, Potty and Ronna's team probably the worst at the event.
By far. We would.
Even though they had some pretty nice Czech Republic players.
And we had Lamp from Holland.
And Lamp, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to go live now. Second and possibly final round. No, not final round. It is the final round. Oh, cheers for that, Raz. He hands me a USB stick back. And now we're going to see the Nevo side push out and get their spam on with an early, quite a low spawn time to start the round with. The grenades get primed. Cherry pushes out to this main gate. Tries to pick off Squall, but he's going to be pretty comfortable there. Oh, I thought Cherry actually took a full spawn there, but he just about respawned. Just about tapped out in time, and we're going to see the Nevo side try and defend this. It's probably going to be a back push on the Dignitas side. They seem to always do this. They do the same thing every single time. They always send 3 people up the back, and then 2 people just lurking around the other areas of the map.
But it didn't work yesterday. Do you think they should have changed it around?
No, they're going to do it properly this time, as we see Jackass push up the back. Rifle grenade there from Drago this time, which is a bit of an odd thing to see. I've never seen him play rifle on this map, but apparently he's going to be doing it. I think Jackass and Drago have switched roles, actually. I think Jackass usually does the rifle nading if they need it, but I'm not too sure. Super's kind of delaying this back push for as long as he can. Anderson now has no ammo, and Super's still being a massive nuisance. Jackass finally takes down Super, but he's going to get gibbed, and that's going to be a back push finish there. Well played from the Nevo side. And I think Dignitas team have now had to...
Dignitas' attack.
Indeed.
Absolutely wasted 30 seconds.
I think they wasted a good minute, actually, just sitting at the back there. But they're now going to try and push in through this side exit now as Anderson waits for Jackass to make the move. They're going to go back up towards this back ramp. Knight's going to lead the Chad. Squall with an MP40 early on. Cherry with a grenade back onto him, though. And the Dignitas side are now going to push up towards this tank. Rifle grenade there from Jerry, though, gibbing the engineer. And Knight's going to need a revive pretty quick. Anderson's going to get it. Is he going to get the frag onto Jerry as well? No, he's not. And it looks like the Nevo side have mopped that up. And again, Dignitas failing to get even close to the tank. They haven't even managed to get inside the courtyard yet.
Can you see Dignitas putting this one back?
I can. I reckon Dignitas are going to go wild at some stages. The Nevo side push out with all their grenades on top of the spawn. Jerry with a rifle grenade pinged out as well towards Anderson, but he manages to dodge it. Super now pushing down from the CP stairs. Nice revive coming in from the Dignitas side. Super and Undead getting a nice crossfire here, but Anderson's trying to fight back. He's taking a full spawn there, pretty foolishly. Knight's tripped a landmine. Undead self-kills. And I think they've seen pretty much the entire Dignitas side at this main gate now as Drago throws a couple of these grenades over the wall. 5 seconds of respawn remaining. And it looks like Dignitas are waiting for the rest of the team to respawn. They can regroup and push in as a group of 5 again. And it's going to be Anderson to run up towards this side exit along with the rest of the Dignitas players as Drago pushes on in now as an engineer. And I've gone to the wrong player. And he's going to dive back again and probably go up towards his back, possibly. No, he's going to go back towards the side. Nevo self-kill. And now the Dignitas side are going to make the move. Is he going to move in before the rifle grenade comes? No, he's not. He's going to get taken down by Jerry, and Knight's going to move on in, get the job moving a bit faster. He reloads his gun. And Undead pushes them at this side exit, getting a nice bit of damage out here. Drago's not going to get the frag. He's going to get gipped as well. Jerry with a 3-man frag, 2 K43s and a Luger, I think. And that's going to completely shut down this Dignitas attack yet again with 7 minutes 43 seconds on the board. Dignitas looking terribly out of shape, and the engineer has actually been gibbed on full spawn right from the start. And Nevo looking a bit too strong for the Dignitas side at the moment. Engineer pings a rifle grenade off again towards the side exit. Squall self-kills. And then we're going to see if they can...
down full.
Knight taking out full spawn there, and we're going to see if the Nevo side can hold on for the next 7 more minutes. I think they're doing a pretty good job of dealing with this attack at the moment as the rifle grenade pushes up the back. Jerry knows they're there, and now he's going to wait for the rifle grenades to be exchanged early on. Rifle grenade over towards that side exit. Grenade just about dodged by Jerry there as he comes around the corner, pushes in with the K43. Anderson goes down before Super cleans up the rest of the back attack. And it looks like the Dignitas side have got only one plan, and it's just not working too much in their favour at the moment, Potty.
Didn't see this one coming, to be fair. I thought Dignitas were really going to bring the game today. But,
same, I thought that I couldn't imagine it to be full held at the tank, and it's looking pretty dire for them at the moment. With 6.5 minutes left, they haven't even touched the tank with the pliers. In fact, they haven't even got within a millimetre of the tank so far. And Super is going to give the engineer at the back again. Drago with a Thompson frag on a Jerry. Make that 2. Super's going down as well. But it looks like Cherry's going to hold the position on the tank and stop these people from moving up the back anytime soon. Drago goes down again, and Cherry's going to finally pick them all off. Doesn't have to get the gib either because there's no more medics around with them. And he's now going to be more wary of the people in the corner. Nice headshot there from Jerry before he reloads his gun. Prone's down to take less damage. And then we're going to see the Nevo side respawn and get back in their positions on defense. Grenades chucked out the main gate. And it looks like the Dignitas side are yet again left with little option but to push up the back and through the side yet again. Shoutcast has switched directions, so he's going to throw himself in through the main gate. His squad gets 2 frags. He's going to try and frag Ali, but I think Ali's going to come out on top here. Yes, he is. Players on top of the tank, though. I'm not sure where he came from. He must have run up the back as Jack has switched position. They have repaired the tank, and I think they're going to manage to jump on that tank just before it moves. No, they're not going to steal the tank. I don't know how they managed to leave that there and let them damage the tank, but the Dignitas side not having the best of times at this first stage of Gold Rush. They've got 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to actually beat the time. And even though they managed to build the tank there, they haven't actually stolen the tank, so therefore it's kind of useless building it without moving it at all. But nice revive there from the Dignitas player. Gets the players back on top of the tank as a fly lands on my leg, and they've repaired the tank, and they're not going to move the tank again as Super tank-mounted MG42s down the last Dignitas player, and I think they're going to just chuck their grenades and landmines all over that tank now, get it damaged, and now the Dignitas side are going to move in again, looking like they're all going to move in through the main gate. Nevo self-kill. They're going to try and beat the Nevo side to the tank before they get out of the respawn area, but I don't think they're going to do it as Drago bounces in main. Tank has been damaged, and the Nevo side get 2 early frags again as it's a bit of a panic rush coming on from the Dignitas side now. Anderson, Jackass, goes down. Rifle grenade there from Jerry as well, and it looks like Jackass is going to take a full spawn as well, along with his teammate. He runs away for his life towards this side exit, runs all the way back to the health and ammo cabinets, and he's now looking for his teammates to come back from the respawn area. Nevo self-kill, get back in position, and then with the Thompson at this side gate. Ali's going to help by joining in there. Team kill revive from Undead, and it looks like the Belgians have woken up now. They had a pretty poor performance against the NX side, but I think the NX side just simply outclassed them, and the 3 headshots coming in there from Undead. There's not a lot you can do there, as Knight just kind of walks in aimlessly and gets absolutely hammered. And I think with 3 minutes 40 left on the board, I don't even think it's possible to set 3 minutes 40,
Jack has a really smart play there. He stayed out on full spawn, but he's bringing it to him aside now.
Well, the Dignitas side are making their way in. Rifle grenade there from Drago onto the wrong player. Ali picking off Squall, and it looks as if the Dignitas side are going to just have to try and pull it all back on Knight's playground supply. I don't know if they're going to do it, to be honest with you.
Have we got a confirmed second map?
Yeah, it's supply. They both picked Gold Rush, but because they both picked Gold Rush, they had to force it to supply or something because one of the teams had to just change the map. So again, desperate times called for desperate measures as Knight just dives in the main gate, getting nothing done with 3 minutes left on the board. Grenade chucked out from Undead
for hanging around with Ronna all weekend.
And then, this is what you get for playing poker until 5 in the morning with Ronna. And it looks like the Dignitas side have kind of given up now. Because I didn't think I'd be saying this.
2.5 minutes of just watching them helplessly attack.
I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I think Dignitas have been slightly outclassed today.
Slightly?
Just
all held our tank.
Just a bit.
8 minutes. It was longer than that one. It was 11.
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing.
It's not the best, is it? Not the best. Well, I mean, well, would you say Nevo are the biggest surprise of the tournament, or would you say it was another team?
Like I said, they've always done well at LAN. Didn't expect them to come top 3. And they're potentially now in the grand final. Did I see that coming? Honestly, no.
Honestly, no.
No.
Well, can you see anybody beating an Nexus? That's the question.
Well, if they get on it like a car bonnet, then they are going to be all over it.
Well, I think it's fair to say Nevo are all on it like a car bonnet, so we've got nothing to worry about there. As Undead wait for the Dignitas players to come up the side exit. And oh dear.
Oh dear.
Shoutcast at Night running into headshots coming in from Undead there. And then the Dignitas side just reviving pointlessly like
Undead
the KOH we used to do.
5 players now, isn't it?
5-man frag here for Undead.
That's
and he's got
6.
the 6th as well on tonight with the Luger. That was absolutely sick shooting there from the Belgian. And he's probably going to pick off Drago as well. No, he ran out of ammo.
That's such a shame.
And he's had the self-kill.
Damn, Ali ruined it.
Well, I think he ran out of ammo with the Luger as well before he respawned. And, well.
What can you do?
What can you do? With Undead just piling in as many hits as that at the side gate. Side corner. Whatever you want to call it. And, Sean, do you know what time is the grand final, by the way? Is it straight after this, or...? Cool.
What time?
Because I'm not hungry.
Grand finals.
It's a good job he's not on the stream then, isn't it?
I look positively gay, apparently. So I got my legs crossed.
Well, to be fair, you do look like a massive homo.
Well, you look like a bit of a bender yourself, mate.
Oh, right. Right, thanks a lot. Yep.
Sorry, mate.
Just ruin me with one.
You look like a proper Bandy Joe.
Don't start the Bandy Joe in the morning,
or as Toxic,
please.
Toxic would say, hey, you massive poofta. Poofta.
Wow.
Squall. Oh, no. Look at the other team. Look at them.
Dignitas have been
7,000.
full on rage there.
4,000 damage difference between them both.
This fly is getting really annoying. It just keeps landing on my leg. It's starting to get so irritating.
If you hadn't been out drinking till 5 in the morning, got up on time and had a shower, it wouldn't be a problem.
I know. Well, it wasn't even that. I just couldn't have a shower. I had to stay at his house.
Whose? Imes?
Imes. I was in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. But oh well.
Supply, another interesting map.
Back to supply. Another repeat. Do you know why the maps? Why you've got to just pick them up? By the way, do you like? Well, I guess you guys like that you could just pick them up. I think it's rubbish. We've seen 3 maps the entire tournament. Might as well just give it a 3-map pool. What's the point? It gets so boring. Supply, Gold Rush, Raider, every single game. I've watched 1 game of Adalnest and that's it.
Was it interesting?
No. It lasted about 2 minutes.
Who was that?
Oxid.
And?
Spot 16. Not sure what we're waiting for. But I bet you if I go and take a pee, they're going to start. I need a drink as well, actually. What are you doing?
How long are you going to be? How long are you going to be? Have I got time for a cigarette?
Well, we've got nobody. Whoa, 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 you can't go. I'm going first. I'm gonna hand you over the potty.
Who wants to come over?
Anybody else who wants to come on the stream, just put the headset on. I'll be back in a sec.
Jerry, come here right now.
Doesn't talk unless Felix is sitting next to him.
Felix, team manager, come over here, mate. I just need you to answer a few questions on this. Thank you. Have a seat, Sam. We're enjoying with Felix right now, team manager of Nevo. Nevo, manager.
Hello.
How's it going?
Fun, really fun.
How was that last game for you, last map?
Amazing, impressive.
Yeah? So they've picked themselves up from losing from against the Nexus, I take it.
Yeah, I think destroying the tank tries.
So where are they off to now? They just little break, stretching the legs.
Yeah, I don't know. They just sat there for a few minutes, talked, but I'm really happy.
You're right on stream right now, mate. Give them a wave. Camera's there, bro.
I just hope they can keep their spirit up.
So, Dignitas, notoriously known for being good at supply. Can you see it happening 4-0?
Rumors have been said they are horrible on supply.
You think?
The Maltese All-Star Toxic said so.
Toxic said so. So 4-0.
Yeah.
Do you want to put money on it right now?
No. How much? With you?
A beer. Tell you what, if they win 4-0, I'll buy you a beer. If they don't win 4-0 and they do anything else, you buy me a beer, yeah?
Okay.
You've seen it on stream.
I don't get out of this anymore.
Shaunza, do you want to have a word?
Shaunza, come over.
What's up? We're doing the loser bracket final at the moment.
And yeah, very motivated cast here. We're back live with the Nevo versus Dignitas loser bracket final. And yes, I am on the screen. Everybody seems to be loving it. We're going to see the Nevo side pushing up through the top part of the map this time. First rush wasn't too successful, but I'm sure they'll be able to get their act together. Every time I seem to spec them on, every time I seem to be specking them on supply, they never ever seem to make a successful rush at the top. They seem to fail every single time I watch them, but maybe they'll change their ways this game. As Undead opens up the fragging with a double Thompson frag before Drago finally takes him out. Self-kills on the Dignitas side. And now we're going to see if the Nevo team can get control of this lower part of the map. Possibly gibbed rifle grenade there from Jerry on tonight. And if he is gibbed, then that's going to be a big factor of the defense out the way, which is the rifle grenade. Self-kill from Jerry there as well. And we're going to see the Belgians regroup and try and push in towards this main gate. Two medics going to be pushing up high along with the rifle grenade. One medic, which is Anderson, pushing out through the main to try and get a couple of picks before they self-kill. And now here it's time to go. The Nevo side are rushing in. Potty's walking over and now he's walking away. And he's done one on me and I'm feeling kind of gutted as the rifle grenade gets pinged out from Jerry again. Defense set up at this top. The revive's going in. Cherry throwing in grenades at this top part of the map. And he's now going to push into the lower entrance along with Super, the medic. The Super has run away from him, but Jerry's got his back. Don't worry about it as Jackass tries to stop this plant going down. Flag has been captured and the Dignitas side have self-killed, but they have managed to reclaim the bunker, I think. I'm not sure if they're spawning back anyway. Yep, they're spawning back. And even though they managed to reclaim it for a slight second, they managed to spawn back anyway, so it didn't really matter. Nevo now have got a uniform. They're rushing in through the main gate. Double MP40 there from Anderson to shut down this Nevo push to trying to get the CP or the main gate a bit faster than usual. Jackass finds Ali hiding out behind the rock. And now we're just going to wait for the door to blow up. And now the Nevo side are going to push in. Super still in disguise there. Managed a full night of all people. Jerry self-kills. And now Undead runs over the landmine that he saw Knight put out just earlier on. And I don't think the Dignitas side have got too much left in the tank at the moment. Nice FFE from Squall though. And the match has been paused, unfortunately. Let's see who's doing what at the moment. Anderson, Squall, doing everything. And that is about it. Oh, brilliant. As soon as I itch my nose, the camera comes on. Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it? Never mind. Not sure what the pause is for, by the way. In fact, I've got no idea what the pause is for. Oh, right. Ali's mic isn't working. There's been a lot of microphone problems. Mouse's wasn't working yesterday either. Took him ages to fix it. What's that? Yeah, I know. His headset's in 2 pieces, isn't it? Do you know why? Oh, neither do I. Yeah, I'd imagine he did. Oh, they did terrible. Spot 16 did horribly, didn't they? Come and sit down.
I thought you were going live, no?
We are.
We're live right now.
Yes, we're live right now, but they paused. Ali's mic's broken. Again.
Do you know what? If I could ask Knight one question right now, it'd be, are you mad?
Why would it be A mad?
They must be pretty mad. Look, it's steaming.
Okay. Oh my god. It would be, are you mad? Unbelievable. And it looks like Rasbo saving the day again. How you doing, guys?
I would give it that, but it looks pretty gay.
Well, you already look pretty gay, so it doesn't really matter.
Thanks, mate.
Match is unpaused, and everybody's ready.
Oh,
Rasbo has fixed the
ready.
problem, and we're going back live into the game right now. 12 minutes left on the board. Nevo in a pretty good position so far. Nevi, Jerry sneaking down the tunnels here, puts a rifle grenade in his gun, and Squall's going to pick him up because he had no idea where Squall was. Drago opening fire as well with the MP40 long distance, and my stomach is rumbling to the absolute max. Cherry with a Thompson frag there before everybody else self-kills. Ali bringing the truck up to the top of the hill. Knight waiting to chuck a couple of grenades over to the top of the hill as well as a rifle grenader. Pushing up through the cave now. Jerry catches a grenade that Knight has thrown out, and there's a lot of people pushing through the cave now. Knight with a 2-man frag. And he now knows that the entire Nevo side have pushed down through the cave as Squall comes back down to help out. Grenades coming out from the Dignitas side. Anderson with the final frag before a Nevo side self-kill, and now they're going to push over towards the top of the CP. Drago with an MP40 frag there, and then gets revived, and the revives aren't going to come in quick enough from the Nevo side because Anderson's mopping the floor there with a 3-man. Squall with the FFE as well, just in the back. And the Dignitas side are finally getting a bit more comfortable. They're finally setting up some kind of crossfire, and as I say that, Drago goes down, and that's going to be one of the biggest parts of this crossfire. Completely down and out. Jerry, low HP. Ali's going to push in on forwards. Anderson with a double frag there, but Undead's going to clean it up just before he gets the Gibbs. Really good stuff there from Undead, who is probably playing some of the best ET he's been playing for quite a while, I'd imagine, as he chucks a grenade over towards the west exit. Shoutcaster has logged in, by the way, just to let you know. Don't know who it was.
It's Anaconda. He's just
It's Anaconda. There you go. And Squall is definitely going to be mad, as Potty would say, after jumping over the top of Undead there, just
So
to get shot in the back. And I can't see the Dignitas side defusing this dynamite anytime soon with 9 seconds of respawn remaining. Knight's just going to go back to putting the landmines down at the east as the east wall gets planted. Self-kills. And now the Dignitas side have to hold on for another 10 long minutes before they have any chance of winning this match. I think if they... Am I correct in saying that if they don't full hold, then they've lost? Or am I...
You are wrong.
Wrong. See,
Yeah, you're wrong.
it just doesn't work this
Right.
way. Me and Will were having the conversation earlier about the score, and I can't believe Super and Ali, oh my god, They're reviving like crazy in the back of this truck.
They've actually done that. I can't believe
They've
they've
just
got
done.
away with that.
They've actually just done the best revive train I've seen in my entire life. They had 3 medics in the back of that truck then, I think.
And Squall's taken a fall there.
All they've done is just keep reviving, because nobody threw a grenade at them until late. And they managed to drive the truck from the depot gate all the way around to the back by the fence. And I haven't seen that done since KIH used to do that, where they used to prone in the back of the truck and just revive people like that all the time. Pretty funny. And the Nevo side looking a lot stronger than the Dignitas side yet again. 9 minutes left on the board. And here they come through the main. Squall goes down, and he catches the rifle grenade in the teeth, and Knight's going to get a 2-man frag there as the Estonian teammate Anderson goes up for the revive, which Drago actually managed to get in the end. Grenade chucked out towards the main gate. And Dignitas really are struggling at the moment against the Belgians. I was talking to I was actually talking to Cherry earlier on when we went back to some music. He said, I said, what happened against the Nexus? Because he had no idea why they were playing so bad, and he just seems to be pretty happy with the way it's going against Dignitas so far. So we're going to see if they can improve some more and beat a Nexus in the grand final if they win this match. Obviously, super Thompson frag there, Drago with the MP40, and it looks like the Dignitas side have just about held on there again, just before the Nevo side could cause any more interruptions and damage to the to this defense. Dignitas looking to go up. Medics pushing in through the main gate as the Nevo side start to kill revive people. And going to go in eyes on Undead, who is the engineer actually. He's not got a flying around him like this, I'd imagine, though, which is ridiculously annoying. Nice reviving coming in again from the Nevo side. Ali with a double Thompson frag there, Jerry with the third, and Undead with a really nice headshot onto Anderson. Great reviving here again by the Nevo side. This is just perfection from the Nevo side on attack. Jack has last man standing, gonna go down to Undead surely. No, he's gonna get revived though. Jerry gets the pliers onto the box, and it looks as if they're gonna get the pill. No! Anderson back with a 4-man frag, stops him from pressing the button. And even though they had probably the best team play I've seen all event, they're getting up the stairs. They've not managed to complete the final objective, which is to push the button. So the Dignitas side are probably going to take a covert option now to try and destroy that button. And we'll see if they actually do have one. I think they do. Jack Haz is the man to do it with his sniper rifle, walking up the top. And we just managed to flip back onto Undead, failing the east wall jump as the Nevo side pushed in at the main now. Rifle grenade here from Knight though, taking down 2. Anderson and Squall finishing off the rest of them. Jerry self-kills. And then the Belgians have to regroup and push in up top again. They were pretty poor at doing this against the Anexa side earlier. I wonder if they've got their act together now and managed to get it back to how it was just a couple of rushes ago. As Knight grenades down super. Grenades chucked over the west side wall now. Drago with a Thompson frag, and it looks like Nevo just waiting for more of their teammates to come back in from the respawn as they come pounding down the hill now. Super takes a lot of team damage there actually from one of the guys behind him. And then throwing a nade at his feet and getting the gib on Ali, which is not what you want to be, not what you want happening. As Jerry finally picks off Squall with his grenade. Super with the pistol there onto Jerry. Rifle grenade pinged out from Knight, getting the frag onto Undead, who's unfortunately flown all the way across the map. And so he's not going to be getting a revive anytime soon. Jack has holding his own with the Luger at the top of the stairs. But Jerry, actually, as an engineer, is making his way up the stairs now with the rifle grenade in hand. He's got a teammate in support, which is Super. But Super's been down by Jackass's Luger as he makes his way in to push on against Jackass, who's now 2-on-1. Ali pushing in with the Luger. Jackass forced to self-kill, and they're going to get the plant and get the build, sorry, and probably get the button pressed, which is exactly what's just happened. And now with 5 minutes 30 left for them to defend this truck. Potty, can you see them doing it?
Yeah, I can. Well, it can
Thanks
go
for
either
that,
way
Potty. Very textbook answer. Dignitas to the...
There's a
lot of frags on the board there. Jackass jumping down
it?
the back here at the east wall, but he's going to have to self-kill after not getting anybody gibbed. And the Nevo side looking to get a couple of frags off the spawn as Super shoots the Panzer into the main. Gets nothing done there. We'll have to respawn as a medic now, or save his charge for the next time he wants to shoot the Panzer, but he does redeem himself with a really nice grenade there. Squall's probably going to go down as well, but he's got support just to his left. Drago with the MP40 there. Cherry forced to self-kill after getting a bit of a jihad nade off onto Squall. We're going to see Super pushing on forward as a medic now with Thompson in hand. He knows somebody's there. They've been forced to self-kill the whole Dignitas side. He's going to just bounce into the truck now. And Potty, can you see the Dignitas side setting a time against the one that the Nevo side are going to set?
Well, never write Dignitas off, but Nevo are looking really strong at the moment. Really strong.
Yep.
Your prediction?
My prediction, 4-0 Nevo. As we see Nevo push the truck all the way now. Squall's going to come out. He doesn't have any idea that Cherry's in the back of the truck just as of yet. And Squall's been downed by the Colt, of Ali anyway. Knight knows he's in the back of the truck, but he's missed the rifle shot. Drago's going to get the grenade onto Cherry, and Squall and Knight picking off a couple of frags here and there. Squall with another frag actually. And it looks as if the Dignitas side have stopped the truck again. They're not going to stop it for too long as the Nevo side respawn. 3 minutes 50 left on the board. Jerry rifle grenade there, undead, trying to help out as many of his teammates as he possibly can. And he gets a nice headshot frag there onto Squall, and another one onto Drago. And that's basically going to clear the way for the Nevo side to take the truck all the way to the top of the hill. Grenade off the spawn as well from Undead, who's having a pretty good game so far. Rifle grenade there from Jerry. Panzerfaust missed from Knight. And that is going to be time set for the Nevo side. And Potty, where can I get some food after this round? Because I am absolutely ravenous.
There's nowhere really that good to eat unless you want to eat dog meat in a wrap. Dog meat in a wrap.
Dog meat in a wrap.
Yeah, either that or 2 bits of bread with a bit of cheese in the middle, €3.
What am I going to do?
What can you do?
Not a lot, but I definitely need to eat. Because I am so unbelievably hungry right now.
You got to cast off this again, didn't you know? You got 2 games to cast yet.
I'll get some nuggets. But yeah.
Why don't you get someone to get you them now?
Because that's not fair. They looked after me all night. I can't ask them to get me bloody food now, can I? As the match prepares to fight. Dignitas have to set the time here, otherwise they're going to be going home. And they're going to be getting kicked out of this tournament. So here we go. Super spawning back as an engineer. And instead of Knight playing rifle, he's going to be going medic and pushing through the cave, taking on Cherry. He's going to come out on top there, takes his MP40 off the ground. And Dignitas getting 4 frags straight away here. Either going to get the plant or possibly the flag on the first spawn. Super self-kills. And he just tried to fake self-kill to make the Dignitas side a bit scared of going to the flag. And Anderson, nice and happy about that first stage attack with 11 minutes 10 on the board. They've managed to get the flag on the first rush party. How do you figure they've done that?
Well, Knight must be just pulling it together. Interesting decision to go medic though. Let's hope to see Adlanesh or Frostbite as the decider.
If Dignitas do set a time, that is. I mean, the Nevo side have just pushed back into this this main gate, and Drago with a 3-man Thompson frag there before Knight can start helping the engineers with the to stop the engineers from defusing. I'm sorry. And there were 10 seconds left on that dynamite. I don't think the Nevo side are going to push back in and defuse it anytime soon. And Dignitas starting off pretty strong on supply. Here they go. Moving the truck up through the main gate now. Self-kills on the Dignitas side. Knight having a bit of a peek around with his binoculars and his sniper rifle. He's seen a lot of these landmines actually. And they're all going to be blown up, I'm sure, by a couple of grenades that are going to get chucked around. And by the FFE that's just been laid down on the top of the hill. Knight with a bit of a suspicious sniper script there or something like that. He's getting nothing done. So we're going to have a look at somebody else instead, which is Drago. Nice headshot there onto Undead. Oh my god!
Drago,
what a frag there.
game.
He had about a millimetre of space to move around there, and he somehow managed to get a double headshot with the 2 bullets he shot. And they've managed to take over the entire CP area now, and this is going all in the favour of Dignitas at the moment, and it's completely the opposite I thought that was going to happen, to be fair with you. But it is happening. Oh, the rifle grenade got pinged off the, bounced off the rock just above Drago's head. And Jerry's going to try and get a couple of...
Knight, 3-man grenade kill.
Oh my god.
Clearing house.
I don't know how he's got a 3-man grenade kill there, but the Axis team are trying to stop the plant, and they have stopped the plant. There's another engineer bouncing down the hill, though, and he's going to get the plant on top of that depot gate. Nevo trying their hardest to try and stop this plant from coming in, but I think they're going to get the defuse. Cherry getting his players down on top of it. No pans are coming in from Knight or rifle grenade, and it looks as if the Dignitas side have got to try and get another plant down on that depot gate. As Anderson spots one, Knight with another. Cherry trying to help out as best he can. Knight, Anderson on 2 now, sorry. Drago gets revived by Anderson. Landmine tripped by Knight. And it looks like the Dignitas side are going to get another plant down on this depot gate. Nevo pushing down through the west side, out the team door. Jerry pings a rifle grenade off on towards Anderson, who's sitting in the tunnel along with Squall. Jackass having a watchful eye on the dynamite. Cherry and Jerry again with all the frags down here at this main gate. Jackass opening headshots all over the main gate too. Squall helping out, and I think between them they've managed to stop the defuse coming in on top of this depot gate as Ali tries to push in onto the spawn. Knight with a... I don't even know what that rifle grenade was, but it's pretty awful. And the dynamite is going to blow with 8 minutes and 8 seconds left on the board. Landmine's being put out by Knight. And I'd imagine Dignitas would set a tie with 8 minutes in this stage pie.
Yeah, they're going to beat the clock here. And in that case, Felix owes me a beer. Made a bet live on air. If they won 4-0, I'd happily buy him a beer. But if not, he's going to have to buy me one. So wherever he is, get it in.
Get it in. And the Nevo side have respawned. Dignitas have pushed the truck all the way through the depot gate so far. Just got to go around one more corner and then all the way down to the back by the crane controls. Knight tries the east wall jump, but he fails miserably at doing it. Ali takes a lot of damage from both east and main, and it looks as if the truck is going to move on quite smoothly in there. Anderson with 2 Thompson frags there, Knight with a rifle grenade, and Jerry just cannot do anything on his own here with all the Dignitas players surrounding him. Undead final man alive for the Nevo side. Self-kills, good decision there, and the Nevo side are going to have to try and push up to try and get into an up-top defense position. Anderson, really nice grenade there onto Undead. I think he got the gib, and that's going to be a really crucial gib actually to get if it was on a Undead. Squall, frag steal there onto Anderson. And that's 2 people out and dead for the Nevo side now. This could be really, really bad for them. Nevo, team kill reviving at the top of the stage. Could be another bad decision, but Jerry with a rifle grenade there. And the K-43 on the Squall, completely shutting down this Dignitas attack as Drago moves on forward, trying to get the frag on the Cherry, which he does. Knight, double rifle grenade there. Completely opens up the defense. I think there's 4 people on full for the Nevo side now. Cherry, last man standing, I do believe, at the top of the... at the top of this depot stage. Undead is alive as well somewhere else, but he's been down by Jackass, and now it really is all on Cherry leaning at this corner at the top of the stage. Primes a grenade, and I'd imagine he would self-kill. If he doesn't, it's a bit ambitious. He does get the first grenade kill. He's going to probably take a full spawn here, though, because the rest of the Dignitas side are going to push in. Squall gets the frag. Is Jerry going to get the rifle grenade off in time? He gets it in there. Oh, Panzerfaust and rifle grenade from Jerry and Super, but they're not going to stop the button from being pressed. And the Dignitas side now have a good 6 minutes to actually move the truck all the way back to the CP. And so, completely out of nowhere, yes, 3rd map will probably be Radar, because that's the only map people want to play. And Knight's going to get taken out as he moves through the spawn. Jerry trying his best to slow this Dignitas side down, but it looks at the moment as if they're a bit of a steam train. And they are steaming over as if they were in the cube, where everything is harder.
You're damn right there.
As Potty would say. And now Knight pushing in with that rifle grenade at the main gate. Trips a landmine. Shoots one into that little hut to the side. And Undead's been caught off guard there. Jerry pushing forward with the rifle grenade again. Picks off Knight. And he's actually going to get a double frag there and stop the truck from moving any further. I think Squall might have taken a full spawn. They know he didn't. Jackass is the last man out that I couldn't actually find, who's now prone in the back of the truck. And the truck is now moving on past the east wall. He's going to dive out because he knows there's a grenade in the back of that truck. A lot of frags coming in from the Dignitas side. Knight getting the majority of them.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
And with only 5 minutes, apparently only 5 minutes left on the board, that's like a pretty convincing win to me. And it's going to be 2-2 in score now for the Nevo and Dignitas sides. We're going to go into a 3rd map as the Dignitas guys just get a bit of spawn kill on the go. And if I asked very kindly, could you go and buy me a water? Because I'm slightly thirsty.
You might as well get your nuggets as well.
Then we've got one more map to go.
That's
Cheers,
right,
man.
we're going to have the whole riff-raff of sorting out the maps, coin toss and all that lot.
No.
No.
Well, yeah, Dignitas completely out of nowhere, absolutely dominating it on supply. So it's going to be a pretty interesting third map. I think it's probably going to be Radar simply because Dignitas are going to want it,
We got Bremen,
and Nevo are going to be
Radar.
wanting it as well because
We've
they're
got
just
Bremen,
pretty good.
Radar, Adnes, Frostbite to choose from.
Yeah.
So
I'd say it's going to be Radar.
anything but Radar. I wouldn't mind Bremen, to be honest.
It's going to be Radar.
I've not seen that the whole tournament so far.
It's going to be Radar.
Has anyone played Bremen yet?
Yeah.
Have they?
And Nexus.
I didn't realise it was on stream.
Oh, yeah.
I was supposed to sit in there.
Back to music, is it? Yeah, we can go to some music because we're trying to find out what the map's going to be. And they're going to start eliminating now. So we'll tell you what the map is when we get back after some music, I think.
So mad.
And we're back with the third map from Nevo versus Dignitas. It's going to be Radar, like me and Potty kind of figured out before the game.
Kind of
even,
hoping not
before
for it
the
to
game
happen, really.
even started, but I need to switch point of views. And yeah, unfortunately, in a way, we're going on to Radar because it's the only map we've really seen this event. And Dignitas, we're going to really grab for the flag, but Super's going to stop Jackass down in his tracks, and they're going to hold off for the first rush. Oh, at least for now. Side door has been planted, and I'm going to get the keyboard back on my lap so I can sit back and watch as we see the Dignitas side try and gather up towards the side exit. Knight looks to try and block that airstrike for a second and then decides to run away from it. Ali gets him picked off. He's going to get a revive from Squall, I'm sure of it, as the Axis side push out of this side gate, and Undead being the leading man to do so. There's another guy just above him, which is Ali, who's picked him up with the Luger. Nice revive again from Ali onto Undead and to his other teammate at that side door. And It looks like the Nevo side are going to have to fall back to the CP quite early on here, which is not what they were looking to. Do. The Dignitas side now pushing onto the main gate. They've got the plant down, and Jackass is pretty sure he knows somebody's behind that doorway.
Landmine spotted. Check your command.
And there definitely is somebody behind that doorway, and he chucks a grenade down. Cherry's going to open the door slowly, and he's going to absolutely dominate Jackass as Anderson's called upon to back up straight away as the engineer pushes in on his own, but Super's managed to get through the doorway as well. Jackass is going to take him out, and the Dignitas side are rolling faces at the moment. It looks as if the Nevo side are crumbling under the pressure because Dignitas are just completely turning it on, and they're out of nowhere starting to... I don't want to say this, but if they come back and win all this from the loser bracket again, then that would just be absolutely ridiculous. Potty, can you see that happening? I've been saying it the whole time. I really think it's going to happen.
I wouldn't write it off at all. Definitely wouldn't write it off. It's Dignitas. They've done it before. They can do it again. Will they do it again?
I don't know. I want it to, just because it would be pretty epic. But I don't think it's going to happen. As we see the Dignitas side now.
I feel our Nexus is too strong at the moment, though.
Yeah, I
They're
think you're
playing
right.
amazing.
I think you're right. I think you're definitely right.
COD 4 fags arriving.
But the but the Dignitas side are now going to push on towards his east radar parts. Drago's going to do a bit of a trick jump onto the garage. Really nice shooting there from the German. And instead of doing the trick jump, he's going to choose to try and revive his teammate Knight. Jackass picks off Undead on the east radar parts, and Drago's now going to pick him up, take him away up towards the CP. But he's got somebody at the fake radar parts shooting him back. He's been forced to self-kill. And now Drago will safely take the documents all the way around the back of the CP towards the truck. Ali and Cherry and Jerry all picking up a frag each there on the west radar parts. They've all been forced right back to the to these west radar parts quite early on because the attack from the Dignitas side has been pretty damn good so far. And again, do you think it's nerves, Potty, or do you think it's just? I
think it's Dignitas finding their form. I mean, they really look like that gelling together a lot better than what they were.
Yeah.
And now, once the beast has been unleashed, there's no coming back.
Once they're on it like a bonnet, there's nothing you can do. Really,
on it like a car bonnet.
And Super does pick off Jackass as he tries to dive into that back villa spawn. Jerry with another MP40 frag. Drago self-killed, and now the self-kill grenades are going to come in for the Nevo side. None of them going to take any of the Dignitas side down. We're now going to see if the Dignitas side can get this on the on this rush. Drago pushing along with his medic, with his field up actually Jackass. Drago self-kills, Jackass gets a frag, and now the Dignitas side are going to look to push in across this fake radar parts towards the west. There's a sniper in this tower, I think, and that is Knight. Never seen him do that before, but he's doing it, and it's pretty effective. There's somebody on those east radar parts. Knight needs to snipe him down, I think, because Drago at the moment cannot take the radar parts. He's been gunned down in the back. Now we're going to see if the Nevo side can hold on for any longer than they can. Jackass gets a frag off on Undead. He doesn't get the give. That would have been a really crucial give for the Dignitas side if he managed to get it. Ali holding his own here against Squall. Squall gets a double frag though. And Ali forces him to self-kill again. 7 minutes 10 left on the board. So that's 7 minutes 10 until I can go get my nuggets. Ali, At least. And we're going to see, no, at most, round one. Oh dear. And the Dignitas side are now starting to slow down a bit, starting to slow down their attacks a bit more. I think the Nevo side have finally woken up, gone back to the west radar parts, and they've just gone back to basics.
Now.
And they've finally got their crossfire set up, and the defensive positions all lined up. And Potty, what were you going to say then?
I'm just going to say that you got Drago and Squall hanging out there on full spawn. It's not going to help the attack going in with 3 people when you've got a full team of 5 against you. The crossfire, you're just not going to get it.
Yep, exactly. And when Cherry hits 3-man MP40 frags like that, Jackass, Anderson, and Squall, I believe, have all gone down there in one. There's just not a lot you can really do when the Belgians get their aim going, because quite a lot of them got quite a strong aim, to be honest. They've got a bit better aim than half the Dignitas side, to be honest, with Knight being pretty shabby at the moment. And as I say that, he does go down, but then he's going to get a revive from his teammate. Undead now trying to hold the position in this villa spawn in that little window room. Dives on top of the door, and he's going to come in the back of the Dignitas side now, taking down one. He's seen somebody just to his right as well. Tries to pick off the guy taking the pass, but Cherry's going to do the damage with the landmine there. Self kills from the Nevo side now. And Knight is looking to take these radar passes. He's going to grab him. He's tripped the landmine, but he's got the documents away, and they're underneath the bridge. Cherry with a double MP40 there. Anderson comes diving in through the main gate. He's going to try and get the revive onto his teammate Knight, I'd imagine. But he's just trying to keep the Axis team away from the radar parts first. Knight is going to get the revive. No, he's not. He's going to get gibbed. And the radar parts are going to be secured. And that was a bit of a scare for the Nevo side then. 5 minutes left on the board. Self-kills coming in.
This is a good time for Nevo right now.
And
yeah, I'd agree.
I'd agree. They lost.
But to hold this long against Dignitas on radar.
They lost the first 2 stages in about 2 minutes, which is not what you need to be doing, really, is it? And
again, Dignitas showing that their attack isn't actually that good.
Just as they get 3 frags there, as they move onto the west radar patch. Cherry with another MP40 fighting back. Jack has Thompson. Knight seems to be tripping every single landmine, and he doesn't want to take up the west radar parts either. He seems to just want to run past them. And the documents are flying away now down the main hill. Documents returned though by Undead. And now we're going to see the Nevo side hold off for a bit longer. Undead there with an absolutely brilliant frag, but the docs have been taken again by Knight. The documents are down underneath that bridge. The Squall is waiting to take him back. He's going to get the frag on the Cherry, but Super was waiting for him at that main gate. And there was another crucial grab there, and the Nevo side are slowly getting a bit too shabby. They're getting a bit, well, I don't know how to say it.
Hanging on to the threads. What was a rope is now threads.
That sounds brilliant. As Knight now dives to prone into these bushes by the west radar patch. Super knows he's somewhere around in there.
He's looking to be as slippery as a fox right here.
And yeah, indeed, as slippery as a fox being Knight. He's going to jump up towards his west radar patch and take them on the respawn time now. If he can actually jump up, he's going to take him. Axis team have self-killed and respawned, and Super's just waiting for him at the bottom of the bridge. Knight's going to get the frag onto him, move the documents as far away as possible. Jerry gets the frag onto him, but I'm pretty sure this is going to come to nothing because the documents have got absolutely miles away. So that's a good thing for the Dignitas side at least. Jack has the Thompson frag onto Ali there as the Dignitas side team kill out, self-kill out, sorry. And now they're going to see if there is somehow any Nevo players in between the 2 spawns. I don't think there are because they've all respawned. Documents are probably going to come out thick and fast. Here comes the frags on the Dignitas side as the Nevo team try and get back into position. Documents coming down the corridor. GG called, and with 9 minutes 6 on the board, that's definitely possible for this Nevo side because they beat Dignitas in 3 minutes before. I think it's 3 or 5 minutes they set against Dignitas before, so it's definitely beatable. Like, really easily beatable. Reload there, aka Anderson, going pretty large. And Undead and Cherry doing the majority of the damage for the Axis team, which is the Nevo side. Only Jerry, the rifle grenadier, who got no damage. No damage whatsoever at that CP stage because they managed to get it on pretty much the first rush. And we're just waiting for Knight to ready up and stop talking about how much of a fail his little picnic in the bush was.
Well, it wasn't a fail. He got the parts in the end, didn't he? His picnic in the bush. Got up onto the old parts, ran it away. It was Knight that got it away.
No, that was different. That was different.
That wasn't. When Super was trying to shoot him. First time he took it.
Oh god. Either way, we've started off now with Nevo on the attack. Panzerfaust missed early on from Cherry there, who actually managed to smash, I think it was Xylos in the face earlier on with that Panzerfaust. And self-kills from the Dignitas side coming in early. Grenades getting chucked down towards the side door, and they're trying to move in with the MP40 ammo he's just picked up. Drago's going to take him on. He's going to get the frag there. Really nice stuff from the German. And the Dignitas side are going to hold off. Cherry, Ali, and another one of his teammates pushing down along this side exit. Anderson getting 1 MP40 frag there. Make that 2. And now it's time for the Nevo side to fight back. Self-kills coming in from the Dignitas side there with 8 minutes left on the board. Dynamite's going down for Cherry. And he knows there's an Axis player up there. He's getting quite a bit of damage done to him. I think it might be Knight. Or Jackass. Yeah, it is Knight. And he's managed to stop that side gate from being planted. That Super absolutely annihilates the Dignitas team there, trying to come in to defuse that main gate. He's going to now move on towards the... oh, he's going to hide in the bushes, actually, instead of moving on to just try and take the radar pass. Knight spotted him in the bush, though. Pretty horrible attempt at hiding in the bush there. As the main gate does go down. Double rifle grenade there from Jerry up towards the CP area. And they're finally going to... No, they're not going to get a plant on that side, though, because Knight's there with his grenades. And they're now going to get the plant, well, a bit later than expected. Can they all do the jump is the question. They've had to boost them up because they can't all do the jump. And I think Ali's going to let them all in, running up through the top. When the door blows up, they're not going to
Jackass on the other side of the
do
door,
anything else. Take that back. They're just going to open the door loudly and let everybody know that they're up there. Undead, Super, and Ali are now the three men who will probably make a way through this top door, actually. Door's been opened slowly. Undead, Super, and Ali are now going to make the rush when the rest of the teammates back him up at the CP. Here they go, through the doorway now. Jack has MP40 Frabber, is going to get taken down by Super. Jerry picks off his opposing rifle, Knight. And it looks like they're going to make this stage pretty easily because even though Knight got a double grenade there, he's not seeming to be getting any more frags. He's got another K43 frag there. Covert Ops is not gibbed yet. Jerry with a double ground frag, and Knight's finally realised he wasn't gibbed. And as always, Knight was the man to stop that stage from being completed for the Nevo side. He's managed to be the only player that seemed to realise he had to give that Covert Ops lying down on the ground. And he's managed to get it done, as Ali has to make the long run back up towards that CP. I think the Nevo side have just about held on to the area, though. Knight's a bit slow getting over there. And with them missing rifle grenades like that as well, that's definitely not going to help. Pinged off the wall there by Knight. I think Super is taking a lot of damage from the Dignitas crossfire. And as we said earlier, if they could do it in 3 or 5 minutes before, they could definitely do it again. And problem is that if they want to be doing that, they can't afford to have Jackass mopping the floor up like that. As Nevo's self-kill, respawn. And they're going to now push around the back towards the east patch. Jerry and Undead. Jerry catches Knight's grenades. Ali and Super getting a frag each on Anderson and Squall. As the east radar parts get taken, Knight caught a bit off guard there on top of the garage roof. And now the Nevo side have got to put all the pressure they can possibly put on these west radar parts, Potty.
Yeah, without doubt. It's too close to call right now. Would I put a bet on who was going to win this? No.
No, you didn't. Did you put anything on Paddy Power?
No, I didn't in the end.
Who were you going to do it for?
I would have done a Nexus.
Yeah.
Just because they got such fantastic lineup and they've dominated online. You know. Fair enough, I know Dignitas do turn up to LANs and they do play like astonishing games, but they're just a shadow of their former self right now.
Yep, that's actually, I'd say that's a pretty good description of the Dignitas side, actually. That's actually pretty sick. Anderson holding his own against 4 of the Nevo players now with the Luger, self-kills, and I think he's going to respawn at that forward hut. They're probably going to dive all the way back from that forward hut to form a crossfire with the rest of the Dignitas team. As Nevo start to pop their heads out from all the little doorways that they can find. Anderson spots Super in that little balcony room. It's another headshot off onto him. Knight. Oh, Drago. Oh, hang on a minute. 3 players have gone down for the Dignitas side here. Nevo picking up quite a lot of frags. Drago with a double landmine frag, though. That's going to stop the oncoming Nevo push. And with 1 more medic left, Jerry getting dominated there by Anderson. That's going to be that for that attack. And the medic pushing along the main road is probably going to get picked off by one of the Dignitas players who spotted him, which is going to be Anderson in the end. And they're now waiting for the Nevo side to come and show themselves around the back of the garage. Score with 1 MP40 frag there. Anderson with another couple of hits onto the incoming Allied side. They're going to have to set up another one of these crossfires at the back. I think Anderson is trying to get over towards that back fake radar, which is just to his right now, as you can see it. And he's going to try and get into that spot to try and shoot anybody you can see in the back. As the Dignitas side hold on yet again. And then with the first dead body, Anderson manages to make a respawn. And here come the Dignitas side now. FFE put down at the back of the villa. Anderson gets his gun out, puts some more med packs down after taking a lot of damage from the guy up in that watchtower. I'm not sure who it is up there, but Anderson definitely knows where he is, and he's doing quite a bit of damage, but not getting any frags at the moment. Knight with an MP40 there, and a squally knife there on the cherry. Knight double MP40, and this Dignitas crossfire is looking pretty strong. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on the board. Self-kills all around from the Dignitas side. And it seems like they're going to hold on and actually win this map. So if Dignitas do win this, would you say that was more of an upset than Nevo beating them, or would you say it would have been...
The upset's always going to be Nevo beating Dignitas. Dignitas are expected to perform. So many people have gone down to finish first in this tournament, and they're not showing me that they're winners at the moment.
Well, all I'm saying is that this Dignitas crossfire is absolutely unbelievable. Nevo getting annihilated in a split second there. Drago picks off the last player there. Super forced to self-kill.
But this defense
As I have
is
a bit
not
more water,
watertight.
because it's that necessary. What did you say?
This defense is not watertight. Whereas before, a year ago, it would have been.
Yes, Potty. Defense, not watertight. Thanks for that.
It's a good anagram, man.
I know, it's pretty solid actually. As the Nevo side make their way over the fake radar patch now. Jago gets the Luger out, takes on a couple of the incoming Nevo players. I don't think anybody's actually keeping an eye on the trenches. Knight's at the back. And here comes that Nevo medic revive train now as the Axis had refused to give. And as I say that, Knight starts to finally do it. Gets the gives down. And Drago team kill revives his Captain Knight, who is going to try and shut down. Hang on a minute, nobody's seen Undead here on top of the West Radar patch. Who's going to get a two-man frag? Is he going to take the parts? Yes, he is, but he's going to go down to Drago's landmine. Dogs have been retaken again, and they're still in the hands of the Nevo side. Jerry is the man to keep him, and they seem to be panicking quite a bit as this Dignitas crossfire comes all over them. Undead with one Thompson frag, Knight with another. Squall with the Luger frag, and the documents are still alive in the hands of Undead. I don't know how they're managing to do this with the revive chain, and this revive chain is still going. The documents are moving towards the CP area now. Knight and Squall getting as many frags as they can. Squall with the Luger frag, and the objective has finally been secured. And I think Dignitas got into a bit of a worry there because the documents just refuse to die, and with 10 seconds left on the board, I don't think they're going to be able to make it. Because with the people dying like that at the front wall, that yeah, that was never gonna. Oh,
what a headshot!
Last minute headshot, and Dignitas are actually gonna be victorious after everybody seemed to build up the fact that Nevo were gonna win.
Anderson,
Anderson has slightly turned it on there and dominated everything. And I am gonna order some nuggets, so we're gonna go to some music, and we're gonna come back with you with the ET Grand Final, I believe, which is going to be Dignitas versus an Nexus. It's going to be
Dignitas having to pick up
a replay.
8 maps.
Yeah, Dignitas have to win twice if they do want to win the stage event. So we're going to go to some music, and then we'll be back with you with the ET Grand Final.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.